a split, the 2-car, Brad Keselowski.
That's for 11th spot. Hamlin in the 11 is 11th. Newman right behind him in 12th.
Yeah, I heard Brad Keselowski talking the other night as we were doing interviews in the rain delay. You know, they think a lot of their success has been when they've gone back to these tracks a second time. They don't have any notes from being together, he and Paul Wolfe, at this racetrack. He sounded a little more concerned about how they might perform here today.
I tell you, Jeff Gordon is really on the move.
Trouble. That's Bobby Labonte.
Through the grass.
And the caution is out.
See, Bobby really do a smart thing there. Once he knew that he had it kind of under control, he let the car back all the way up to the pavement because we had enough rain that he could have gotten stuck down in the grass.
Let's see what happened to Bobby Labonte, who was running 22nd.
Whoa, just jumped out from under him, looks like.
Yeah, and this racetrack starts to flatten out. You give him that banking, you think you've got it under control, maybe a little too much wheel in it. You have to stay off the wall, and it just takes a split second here.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, this is one of the best drivers ever driven this track, and he spun out.
6 wins here. Yeah, does a fantastic job.
Wow.
Well, that's not what you want to see when you're trying to...
Good job, man. All clear. Keep coming. Caution is out. Real good job.
You're trying to fight for a chase.
Be the rest of the day.
If the sun was out and shining down brightly on the track, then it would really continue to evolve drastically as the race went on, right?
Yeah, that's one thing we have here is just a consistent overcast, and that right there will keep the track temp consistent. Oh, there's Bobby Labonte.
Just hold it here. Hold it. We're flying off the 2 here.
Yeah, that not as lucky this time as he was that first one.
This is Kill. That's for the day.
Third caution, 2 of them have involved this 47 car today. A spin off turn 4 at lap 11 while running 22nd at that time. Didn't hit anything, just a big slide through the grass, but this time off of turn number 2 while running 30th. That's heavy damage.
Yeah, there's fluid there.
Yeah, and if you were thinking that Dale Jr. was going to be the one getting the free pass here, unfortunately, Jeff Gordon, for those Earnhardt fans, Regan Smith had just gotten passed by Jeff Gordon, so he's going to be the one that's going to be getting that back. Watch what happened to Bobby Labonte. Again, a late exit, just like off of turn 4. This car just snapping around, a hard hit to the inside wall, but there is that safer barrier there, thankfully. So the 6-time Atlanta winner is not. And the caution there, you see the right side all scraped up on that machine?
Yeah, he's got tires. Yeah, he's got tires back on it now, but you can see right there he blew a tire going in the corner. A lot of debris coming off of that tire.
And so that's the reason.
Lateral grip on the rear of the car on exit, so they're going to go down on the track bar again. Another 4-tire change and fuel for Denny Hamlin.
The Gilliland car still sitting at pit entry. Jamie mentioned a mist that is falling. We've seen that peppering the camera lenses on and off all day. There is Gilliland's car. In the middle of green flag pit stops, NASCAR hesitant to throw the caution out, I'm sure, and change the complexion of the race.
He's out of the way. He's not in anybody's pit stall. He's before the stalls start, off the racetrack, so he's not really in peril.
Yeah, I think once everybody has been on pit road, we will see a couple.
Carl Edwards comes out the leader. You saw him trying to take the lead from Matt Kenseth and then bailing out and going to pit road and stopping 1 lap sooner than Kenseth. That 2 equally fast racing.
Is he going to clear him? Oh,
no.
Quite. And here comes Edwards.
Yeah, Johnson will be at a disadvantage getting down in the corner here. This has been Matt Kenseth's best corner.
Trouble, Clint Boyer. Into the wall, caution is out.
That sure looks like he might have run over something, cut a right front tire. Let's see if he just got loose.
NASCAR saying Matt Kenseth still the race leader at the time of the caution. And Clint Boyer trying to fight his way into that top 10 in the championship or trying to get a win for the wild card. His race started today on the outside of the front row. It ends in the wall off of turn number 4. Decipher what's happened to Clint here.
Oh, just not quite clear, Juan Montoya.
And that's what you were talking about there. We were talking about Jimmy Johnson maybe trying that for the lead up there. Boyer thought he had enough room to slide up there and just misjudged the speed that Montoya had.
It's getting too late in the race to give that spot away, for at least for Montoya. He's still trying to race for it. Like he may have gotten a little damage too.
Now, this was about 10 laps earlier.
Well, they've been racing hard for a while then.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Clint had slid up in front off of turn 2 in front of Montoya. And maybe took exception to that it was a little closer than it needed to be.
I'll stop at the pits. Your oil pressure, everything good? I mean, it won't even spin over. It's 0.
Dave?
Ellen, he knew when he was going into turn 3. He shouted, "It's blowing up, it's blowing up, it's blowing up." And sure enough, he takes it to a coast on pit road.
Regan Smith. And the caution flag is out.
Did you hit anything?
That's
yeah.
affirmative.
That's too bad. David Reagan was running 9th at the time of his problem. Regan Smith was running 20th, and the caution flag is out for the 9th time in this race. And all the work Jimmy Johnson did to get the lead on that restart, he's going to have to do all over again to hold the lead.
That's too bad for David Reagan. Man, he had a good car today.
Yeah, it was at one point during the day in position to be in the top 20 in points if he could have gotten the win, but it didn't work out. Let's see what happened to Smith.
Yeah, it's like Mark Martin caught him.
Mark was just trying to slide in behind Regan Smith and misjudged just enough to send Regan Smith spinning.
There's kind of awful lot going on there.
Trying to get a caution here.
And at that spot, there's no safer barrier on the wall there. Butt driven. What's the wiggle going to be that costs Gordon the win or Johnson the chance to make a run at him? Lost some time there.
Yeah, Jimmy said, I got to try something.
Yeah, that's where he'd made up a lot of his time.
2 to go.
Looks like they may not catch this traffic before the end of the race.
But it's probably still affecting their cars. They're close enough. Johnson gets a big run off of 2 now.
Coming to the white flag. So far, Gordon's been able to hold him off. Can he do it for another lap and a quarter? Johnson's gotten a big run off turn 4 several times on Gordon, but not been able to finish the pass. He slides this time.
Gordon gets the big run.
By 3, white flag.
Last lap. Gordon gaining some ground. Can he hang on?
Oh, Jimmy Johnson sideways as he went to the gas hard.
Look at him.
Sliding off the corner. Half a lap to go. There is lap traffic ahead. We've had fantastic finishes in Atlanta. Will this be another side-by-side run to the checkers? It's going to be a sideways run to the checkers. Johnson tries to get there, can't get it done. Career win number 85. Jeff Gordon, 3rd on NASCAR's all-time win list.
Wow. That's some driving right there.